How much should you be charging for your product or service that you are selling on your webinar? Before we jump into it, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you never miss a video. Also, check out the description for my free course on webinars down below. Okay, let's jump into it. The burning question that everybody seems to be asking is, how much should I be charging for my product or service on my webinar? Industry standard is somewhere between $4.97 to $29.97. The sweet spots, though, are $9.97 and $19.97. We're going to go into that just a little bit. But first, I want to start off by saying, don't price based on what you think it's worth. Price on what the market is willing to pay. And this is really easy to figure out. Look at your general market and look at what they're selling things for on their webinars. If it's $9.97, then you can charge $9.97. If it's $19.97, you can charge $19.97. If this is your first webinar, I would say start at $9.97 till you get some conversions and get some people on your list. This does two things. It helps build your confidence, but it also will allow you to get more sales a little bit later. As you build your list, you can say, you know what? I've been offering this for $9.97. The price is going up. If you're interested, here's a 3-day flash sale. That will drive some sales, but it will help build your confidence, which is where a lot of people really get hung up. They say, yes, I want to sell it at $19.97. I want to sell it at $29.97, but then they lack the confidence. And remember, sales, especially on a webinar or from a stage, is the transference of energy and certainty about your product to the audience. You have to build that up. So starting at $9.97 is a great place. You might say, well, Steve, I want to sell at $497. That sounds like where I should get started. Here's the thing. At $497, you probably are not going to make enough to afford the marketing that goes into running a great webinar. It's going to be closer to break even for you. I'm going to give you a really fast breakdown of the numbers just so you see this. We're going to go through this in another video and another article to make sure it makes sense. Here's the fast breakdown. If you have 100 people register and it costs you $10 per registrant, you're at $1,000. You're going to have 20 of those people show up live. These are industry standards and they're pretty much unanimous across the board. So out of those 20 people, if you have a 5% close rate, what does that mean you're going to sell? So if you sell one at $500 and you spent $1,000 to get people there, you're actually losing money. You'd have to sell two just to break even. This is why it's really important to sell at $9.97 and not $4.97. I hope that makes sense. Now, there are things that you can do. You're going to have a back-end sequence. You might get some more sales, but especially when you are starting out, if you sell at $497, you probably are not going to make enough to do marketing to drive people there. Now, if you're using JVs or other means to get people to your webinars, $497 might work, but even then, if you're paying a JV of 40%, you're going to be giving away $225 of every sale that you make, and it's hard to get 100 people on a webinar from a JV when you're getting started. So take my advice, start at $9.97. Once you've got some sales and you've got a few webinars under your belt, you can go to $19.97, and down the line, you can actually start to automate the webinar. But do it live for at least the first 15 to 20 times so that you get your energy across, you get people excited about what you're selling, and you get super confident and clear on the amount of money that you're charging. If you appreciated this video and you want access to my free course, check out the description down below. If you enjoyed this video and you know webinars are the perfect way to grow your business, you can grab my free course in the description down below. Also, if you have a webinar that you have running, but it's not converting the way that you know it can, I am happy to do a webinar breakdown, go through the entire thing with you and give you feedback that will get it converting rapidly. You can check that out in the description down below as well. Last but not least, if you know you need a powerful webinar to grow your business but don't know where to start and would like my help building it from scratch, we'll build the presentation, we'll build the deck, we'll build the front end funnel, landing page, the email sequences, everything that you need. Down in the description, there's a link. You can jump on my calendar and we'll do a quick strategy call to see how we can work together. Till next time, guys, take action, change lives, and make money. I'll see you soon.